Okay, let's see. How do we normalize asking direct questions about direction, commitment, expectations without being labeled as too much?
Oh, oh, that's a good one. How do you normalize it? I think from the very initial conversation, if you've built the relate the if you feel emotionally safe, you should be able to ask those direct questions. And your partner, whether it's him or her, they should never take offense. They should not be easily offended by those questions. If you feel safe in that environment. Now, if you don't feel safe, you're not going to ask direct commitment and expectations. You're going to tap dance around it. It's going to be, well, do you love me? Yeah, I love you. Do you love me? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you do that, but to have those direct questions like, okay, look, again, we've been together for a year now. Or right out the gate, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where
Hmm.
do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hmm.
You know, what was your upbringing like? Do
Hmm.
you want to be married? Do you
Hmm.
want to have children? You know what I'm saying? Those are those direct questions and those committed questions. What do you feel about a monogamous relationship? Are you the type that you got to have multiple people? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
how do you feel about safe sex?
Yeah.
All of that,
Yeah.
and I think the delivery too, as long as you're not barking orders, and like I said last week, coming with that expectation list that you can't even meet.
Hmm.
I think if you're authentic and it's real, but the person you're with is allowing you to have that safe emotional space to be able
Yeah.
to communicate like that, you
Yeah.
won't be labeled as too much. But
Yeah.
if you don't even know them and you already barking out, okay, oh, so, oh, you want to take me out on a date? Well, I only go eat at XYZ, and
Mhm.
knowing that that's a lie. You don't even take yourself to the Cheesecake Factory. You don't take yourself to Dominic's. You don't take yourself to Morton Steakhouse. So why is you expecting him to do it?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Uh,
That was for those in the back. I'm just saying, girl, because I hear we hear crazy stuff all the time. And then in our head, we like, oh, okay, that's why you still not with. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Because you got expectations that you wouldn't plan no date like that. You right out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or tables turn. If you met him and he like, okay, well, oh, you want to take me on a date? Well, make sure you pull up with some $200 Jordans and my favorite cologne and yeah, stop,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
When you're not in a safe space, that's when I feel like when you're not emotionally safe, you or them,
Yeah.
you get labeled as too much. That's just me. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. When you put demands on it instead of having a real conversation
Yeah.
and setting real expectations.
Yeah.
Don't ask him to have an 850 credit score when you sitting at a 275. I don't even know if a 275 is a real thing, but I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Am I
Nope.
wrong, Fancy?
Nope.
Okay, come on, girl.
Nope. Nope.
No, don't leave
You
me out
right.
here. You know I'm telling the truth and vice versa.
Yep.
Come on, she got an
Yeah.
850, you got a 410. What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah. Exactly.
you know,
Exactly. And I
we got
mean,
the kids to build, to
yeah.
build.
Yeah.
I've built this,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And now, no, stop.
Yeah.
Stop playing
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how I feel. I feel the way to normalize it is you gotta start within, like you said. How can I expect something from you that I can't even expect from myself? So we have to start with ourselves and start with our own healing process, learning how to be transparent, learning how to be direct with ourselves and not judging ourselves and not, being ashamed of things that we've been through and how we've dealt with things. And so once we can do that, we could be direct with others. And we could
Right.
also see, when you ask someone a direct question, you're going to know whether they're deflecting from it, whether it's triggering, or whether they're transparent. They're able to just talk about it.
That's
And
true.
those things are going to let you know if this is the person for you. Okay, he got some healing to do.
Right.
Yeah, he might
Right.
not be the one right now.
Right.
And
That
I just
first
say right
response is
now because he might
everything.
have some work to do. Exactly.
And they're
So
gonna
I
show you
think
that. And you'll
yeah,
know how to move forward, you know. And correct. Is this Nefertiti Robinson? Absolutely. Being intentional about yourself shouldn't be questioned ever. No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You should always be intentional. You should always be your authentic self in any relationship, friendship, what have you. Because when you're not, that is when, again, it doesn't work. It's no longer an emotional safe space, if you will. Good,
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I love
and
that.
you have to be intentional about yourself because that is the only way that you're going to be able to set the right boundaries for you, right? Is because you're intentional about where you are, where you want to go, what your goals are, and how can you expect someone else to treat you right if you don't even know how you want to be treated? So I
Mm,
feel like we have to be intentional about ourselves so that we can set the boundaries for others to be intentional about us.
that's so true. That's so true. That's good. That's good.